In the year 2000, Brian Michael Bendis and comic artist Mark Bagley both created Ultimate Spider-Man, which served as a reimagining of the mainstream universe for the 21st century. Anyway, the events of this game is supposed to take place after the events of issue 33 through 38, which is briefly illustrated through the opening cutscene and level. So yeah, the game is canon, which is pretty cool. The story is plain and simple. S.H.I.E.L.D. and Trask Industries are after the symbiote to benefit from Peter's dad's work to cure cancer. So Eddie Brock is on the run and kicking ass in a satisfying way. He is ultimately imprisoned by Trask, and later Eddie Brock plots revenge on him. While throughout the game, like in the comics, Peter tries to find out more about his parents.
The suit may be the final step. Finally.
Seems familiar, huh? The story missions is the best part of the game, to be honest. Each mission is cinematic and has a huge sense of scale. For an example, the battle in Times Square with Electro, which is my favorite. Deja vu, huh? It's definitely more than enough to make up for the short campaign with just 3 hours. This is your typical Spider-Man game, with the controls being squares punch, triangles kick, circles special move, and R2 is web swinging. Play around and see what you get. But they also have alternate controls. Square is also boosting web swinging, and triangle allows you to climb up the web. The controls are simple, but at the same time, it's complex and easy to use. The visuals are spectacular. It's kind of like a comic book, but in 3D. Treyarch dubbed it as Comic Inking Animation Technology, or CIAT, which is a fancy way of saying it's cel shaded. The voice acting is top notch.
Leave my family alone.
Mostly. Well, it's the voices I imagine the characters having. Like I said, the boss battles are fun and challenging, but sometimes it's harder than it needs to be. I won't tell you which one, but you'll know when you play it. Another thing, the lock-on feature sucks. It doesn't have anything besides the camera moving towards the target, and sometimes that don't even work. It doesn't even have any noticeable visual cues whatsoever. So in final, while I don't think it's the best Spider-Man game ever, but it's a must-have for any fan of the web slinger. 7.5 out of 10 is my final score on the game.